So I'm working on this remix and I've got a common situation where you've got the vocals that have been sung to a particular musical backing, and when you do a remix, you know, your interpretation of the song is what you're supposed to be coming out with, and that's not necessarily going to conform to the precise musical template of the existing track. And this remix that I've done is very different musically to the original, but of course the vocal melody remains the same. Now, you know, I could write music that goes to the vocal, but, you know, I think it's great to break free of those rules and do something different. So the way to do that is actually to then repitch the vocal. So some people aren't going to be particularly comfortable with this. Hopefully the label will be happy with it. I feel it's going to take me in the right kind of direction. So this is a little kind of behind the scenes thing in terms of what I'm going to do. I'm running with Ceremony's Melodyne application, which allows me to import the vocal and then to repitch it. So I'll play you this little segment here.
Just to see you glow, such an incredible.
Right, for me, this note here doesn't really sit with my backing. Everything else is fine. So what I want to do is change that, and I feel it needs to go up in pitch. Now there is a tool over here that allows me to basically split, and I think it's about here. If I switch over to this tool, I can now repitch. That's the note I was hearing in my head. Let's see how that feels.
Just to see you glow, such an incredible.
And that's working really well. I like the vibe of that. It does sound a little bit artificial, but the thing is, sometimes these things can be sonic gimmicks that actually really make the track. Now I need to find the same thing a little bit later, so I'm going to move the loop brace over.
Just to see you shine, it's like all the stars align.
Yeah, there we go. So let's just dive in there. Double click, same place. Let's take the pitch up.
Just to see you shine, it's like all the stars align.
Yeah, really like that, but I've just noticed there's a little bit of distortion on there, so I may need to do the transfer process again. You know, watch out for your levels coming into Melodyne, because it is literally listening to the signal. I've got a compressor beforehand here, so I may have to do that again, but I just wanted to show you that potential, and that's going to allow me to just get in there and make a few tweaks to those vocals and fix them up. And just a little preview of the rest of the mix. Let's have a listen.
Just to see you have love, just to see you have love, warms my heart and feel love. You smile.
So yeah, it's not finished, but we're getting there. And so yeah, a little tip there for if you're doing a remix. You don't always have to make your music match precisely the vocal. You can sometimes get away with repitching the vocal to match your backing.